church. I was born on December 21st, 1959, and considered the fastest woman of all time. At age 14, I won the Jesse Owens National Youth Games. I was a world-class sprinter. I took a 2-year layoff from 1985 to 1987 and was second at the world champion at 200 meters. In 1988, I set the world of track and fire, and I show up at the Olympic trials and set a world record that stands till this day at the 200 meters. In 1988, the Olympics I won was the double gold for 100 meters and 200. Who am I? I am Florence Jr., known as Flojo.
Good morning, church. I was born on June 17, 1980, in Linwood, California, one of 5 daughters. I, along with my sister, helped to redefine women's tennis. I was introduced to tennis by my father on the public courts in Los Angeles, near my home in Compton, Seattle. By the age of 10, my serve topped 100 miles per hour. A weapon I used to set a record 63-0 on the U.S. Tennis Association Junior Tour. I turned pro in 1994. Who am I? No, I am Venus Williams.
Good morning, church. I was born in Virginia in 1912. I am a civil rights and women's rights activist. I focus primarily on improving the circumstances of and opportunities for African American women. I was a leader in addressing the rights of both women and African Americans. As the president of the National Council of Negro Women in the 1990s, I drew young people to my cause in the war against drugs, illiteracy, and unemployment. Many honors were bestowed upon me, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1994 and the Congressional Gold Medal in 2004. I was a daughter of a building contractor and a nurse. I moved with my family to Rankin, Pennsylvania in my youth. There I attended racially integrated school. In high school, I showed great talent as a speaker. My skills as a speaker took me all the way to the national ordinator competition. Winning the event, I was awarded a college scholarship. I was also a national president of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I also met with Mary Powell. Who am I? Yes, I am Dorothy Height.
Good morning, church. I was born in St. Louis, 1928. I am an author and poet. I published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and 7 books of poetry. Through my years, I received dozens of awards, including a Tony and several Grammys. When I was younger, I went mute from being in shock because I was sexually abused and raped. After that, I was sent to live with my grandmother along with my brother. I then attended George Washington High School. There, my teacher helped me talk again. She then got me very interested in literature. It was an amazing experience because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be who I am. And speaking of which, who am I? Yes, I am the Maya Angelou. Good morning. I was born June 23rd, 1940 in Bethlehem, Tennessee, the 5th child in my family. Shortly after I was born,
After 5 years of treatment, the doctors were shocked when they took off my leg brace and walked all by myself. Soon I was joining my brothers and sisters at basketball. By the time I was 12, I told the Chicago Tribune I was challenging everybody in the neighborhood at running and jumping everything. In high school, I wanted to play basketball, but I couldn't convince the coach to let me on the team. However, the coach liked it my sister, but my father said that she couldn't be on the team unless I was on the team. I scored over 800 points in 25 games, but my biggest strength was running. I attended Tennessee State and was trained in track, and in 1960, I was ready for the Olympics. I won 3 gold medals and tied the world record in the 100-meter and set a new Olympic record in the 200. The French call me the Gazelle. I am an author and I open sports clinics in the inner cities. I also founded my own organization dedicated to amateur sport. Who am I? Yes, I am Wilma Rudolph.
Good morning. I was born February 1st, 1913 in Tuckey, Alabama, to James and Lalina McCullough. In 1932, I married Raymond Parks, a barber in Montgomery, Alabama. We worked and except to free the Scottsboro boys. Nine four men who were forcibly accused of raping 2 white women. December 1943, I became active in the civil rights movement, joined the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP, and was elected secretary. I first tried to register to vote in 1943 and did not receive my voter's card. 1944, I played a role as secretary to investigate the gang rape of Gracie Taylor, a black woman from Alabama. 1950, I found a job working as a tailor assistant in a department store. December 1st, 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama. I was 42 years old. Green stress, joined the workers at the job. Stopped after a hard day at the tailor job. It seemed the bus would never come. When it finally arrived, all the seats in the back where blacks were allowed to sit were quietly taken. I sat down in the white section. The bus driver, James F. Blake, told me and several others African Americans to give up seats to white, who got on after me. I refused to move. The bus driver called the police, and I was arrested. Me and my husband later lost our jobs. Was not tried physical. I was not old, although some people have an imagine of me as being old then. No, the only tried I was tired of giving in. Who am I? Rosa Parks. Yes, I'm Rosa Parks.
1970, I returned to the ring and knocked out Jerry Query in October in Atlanta. He suffered his first professional loss in March 1971 heavyweight championship. Prior to Century was Smoking Joe Frazier, went for 15 rounds. We both ended in the hospital. I retired from boxing in 1979, but came out of retirement for financial reasons. Fight boxing to Larry Holmes in 1980 and Trevor in 1981. 2005, I received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from George W. Bush. In January 2009, when Barack Obama was sworn in, after I received the Presidential Award from the NAACP for my public service and effort. Who am I? Yes, I'm the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Good morning, church. Good morning. I was born on May 24th, 1940 in Alta Vista, Virginia. I attended Dumore High School. I earned my degree in business education from Virginia State University. From 1962 to 1964, I taught at Parker Gray High School. I earned my second degree in secondary education. I was the president of the National Education Association. In 1992, I earned my PhD in Education Policy Studies at George Washington University. I was Dean of Graduate School of Education and Human Development. I have published many articles and won many awards. Who am I?